came across this story online. It had the headline, "Hundreds of chickens killed in M62 lorry crash." I see that headline, I think to myself, what on earth is that about? I'm just looking at the news and why are there hundreds of chickens on the M62, which is a motorway in England? Why on earth are there hundreds of chickens on this motorway? Why have they crashed? Why have they been killed? So I click on the article and I see that there's this truck that's crashed on the way to a slaughterhouse near Manchester in England. The truck is carrying about 6,500, I think it was sort of 6,800 chickens, has crashed on the way to a slaughterhouse. And hundreds of birds have been killed. About 1,500 have been killed from the crash. And then there are hundreds more, some going into oncoming traffic. Obviously, there are hundreds with broken bones, with mutilations. They've got cuts, they've got physical harm that's been inflicted upon them. And so they're suffering, they're being crushed. Just a really, really awful, violent scene. I'm reading this story and I'm thinking, my goodness, what is happening here? And this thing happened to me which had never happened before. I empathized with chickens. I'd spent my whole life up until this point, 20 years of my life, never empathizing with chickens, never thinking about chickens. To me, a chicken was a meal, a fried chicken box meal, or chicken breast cooked for dinner. That's what a chicken was. I never had considered chickens. A chicken, who are they? I'd never considered their experiences. I'd never empathized with chickens, felt guilt or sorrow, or felt bad for chickens before. And yet, this article, hundreds of chickens killed in M62 lorry crash, compelled me to do just that, because I thought, goodness, this is awful, this is terrible. These poor chickens, right? I suppose that's the power of these moments, these catalysts, these sparks of change. They reveal something to us, don't they? They show us something that we'd never considered before. And that's what this story did to me. It almost, in essence, held up a mirror to me. And I'm thinking, gosh, how bad I feel for these chickens. But then here comes this mirror, and all of a sudden I'm looking at the problem, because the problem is me.